6 out of 10, and I also watched the second episode. You know, I should have realized that they would have this, at least the first episode, probably available to everyone, but they had the second episode available to everyone too. But my brother has YouTube Red, so I don't like it enough to finish the season, but like if I had access to it, I might have watched at least one more episode, because I said 6 out of 10. Personally, I'd go more like a 4 or a 5, probably a 5 to be generous, but I have to give it a 6 because it just, I did not expect it to be good at all whatsoever, despite loving the, I believe, 3 creators. I know that these 3 people are involved. The 2 guys that I believe were the only writers of Harold and Kumar, at least the first one, and then all 3. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep it short. The guys that did Harold and Kumar, and the guy that did Hot Tub Time Machine. Not a huge fan of the first Hot Tub Time Machine, but the second one I like more. It's not a better movie, but it's funnier. And then Harold and Kumar is one of my favorite franchises, and the first movie is one of my favorite movies of all time. So them collaborating, I think that they're both funny enough people. They're all 3 funny enough people that I saw potential for this. But the thing is that this is not funny at all. I think I laughed like once, maybe, but they really weren't trying to be funny at all. And like I thought this was supposed to be based off of comedy people doing it, and based off of there already being so much Karate Kid stuff, they were trying to switch it up and take advantage of people maybe still wanting Karate Kid stuff, but making it funny to stand out from the rest. No, it's just a really well made. I mean, for a YouTube Red show, it's really well made, but just for all shows, it's very well made. And then very well acted, and I love that it's centered on Billy Zabka. He gives an outstanding performance. I think he's better than Ralph Macchio. But then, you know, once I saw more of Ralph Macchio, then I started to think it was a lot closer to equal. But in the first episode, we don't see a lot of him as himself. We see him in like commercials and what Billy Zabka thinks of him. But then that's the other thing. The second episode, then it's like not centered on Billy Zabka, and I was like super interested in that. And it wasn't even centered on one person; it was centered on others. I don't want to make this too long. Overall, it is very well directed and very well written, very well acted, very well shot. It looks great because it's got a huge budget. Everything works for this, except I'm not that interested in what's going on, but it's interesting enough for like fans, and just interesting enough if it just was something. But then also, it's not funny. If it had been funny, this could have been one of the best shows of the season. But yeah, also, this has a 100% on Rotten Tomatoes last I checked. It's not certified, but it has a consensus. I guess I can see that, because honestly, this exceeded my expectations in every aspect, except it did not reach my bare minimum expectations of laughs. I expected a bad show with really bad jokes that weren't funny. This is a good show with no jokes. Comedy is its second genre listed on IMDb, but they were advertised. Well, no, they weren't. I just knew it was a comedy, and I wanted that. I don't know. I can't get it to a 7 though, because I was still enjoying it enough, and it just wasn't at 7 level. Anyway, sorry this one's so long, but yeah. So thanks for watching, guys. Press that like button if you like the video. Press that subscribe button if you like me. Comment below if you have any questions about this show or this episode. So I gave this first episode a 6 out of 10. I would give the second episode also a 6 out of 10. And you can watch the whole season if you have YouTube Red, but the first 2 episodes are for free for anyone. And it's a 10-episode season. I don't know. I mean, they bring on some good directors, but I don't know if it's really worth it. And I don't think you should waste a free trial of YouTube Red, and I don't think you should waste your money on it just for this. But yeah. So anyways, did I already say my outro? Yeah. Okay. So once again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Sorry, this one's actually kind of long. Bye.